Welcome to Crash Course Casino, and round 15 is live.
Yo, what is going on, my Crash Course dummies? We got with us here our buddy, Hair Basement Bryan. What is going on, my man?
How you doing, sir? I like the name of everyone that watches this, Crash Test Dummies.
This headbanging is more fun than going through a windshield.
Night from Iron Maiden, drive home safe. Remember to strap yourselves in with your safety belts. You don't want to end up like Eddie. Belt up. Don't be a dummy.
We gotta have a name for all of our, all the fans, all the followers, all the subscribers.
Yeah.
Gotta give them a name. Not actually calling them dummies, but Crash Course. Some people are smooth brained though, Bryan. Gotta be careful.
Smooth brained. Okay. All right. Well, let's give these dummies a good show.
Yeah, hell yeah. You want to give it the old Bob Barker spin here, Bryan.
Let's do this. That's right. I haven't been in the casino in a while.
Around there to 50 cents again. Now, Joey, what are you doing? That's not going to go all the way around. No, it's not going there. Look, let's hear it.
What new with your end? Anything new?
Nothing much. Still got my show on YouTube. Check out the Hairband Basement right here on the platform.
All right, good deal. Yes. So our first one here, Bryan, is Bob Rock's band, Rockhead.
I have no idea what the fuck this is.
From 1992. You know Bob Rock, the producer, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of this somewhat, but I couldn't name a song off of it.
Okay.
Who do you have playing on it?
What's that?
Who do you play with on it? Is it all him?
It was a bunch of Canadian people.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. No, apparently, I don't know if it was Nate, Dan from Off the Charts, or some of the Canadian guys that we talked to. They were like, this was actually decently big in Canada, obviously.
Yeah. Well. Whatever that means.
Same thing with my Goddard feel, right, Bryan?
That's what I was thinking the same thing. Oh, they sold to 8% of the population, which equals 1,500 people, so they're huge.
Multi-platinum success, Bryan.
What is it? What is there? I want to say, I can't remember if it's 100,000 or 500,000 be platinum in Canada. It's something lower than 1 million.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, it's not 10,000 or 50,000. That's
I don't think it's that low. But
yeah,
it's kind of
That's the Goddard range. I understand.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But but Rockhead though, Bryan, check this album out. I think you would really enjoy it. Now it is more on the melodic side of things. Not AOR, but there's some decent, really good ballads actually. House of Cards is really good. Baby Wild is pretty good. Till Death Do Us Part's a pretty good ballad. I think they only had one music video though for this. I'm trying to think. I can't remember what the music video was, but I strongly recommend this album though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it is really good because I had no idea what it was, and I just was in not an antique shop, but some kind of wreck. It had cassette CDs and shit like that. And I seen Rockhead. I'm like, all right, let me look. Oh, 1992. This is a good start. And I thought, it was $6. I said, all right, I'll pick it up. What the hell? And then later when I got it home, played it, liked it, and then I found out Bob Rock was actually the guitar player here and did the shit to it. So, yeah, Bob Rock's cool as a producer. I had no issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just don't think of him as a musician. But there he is. We got here next, the Four Horsemen. Nobody said it was easy, Bryan. Can you talk?
Great album. I love this album. Love this band.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, any standout tracks that you like?
Is this the shit? Is this one Rockin' Is My Business on it?
Yes.
Or is that the second one? That's a good one.
I know, I feel like every time we talk about this band, we always talk about the first two albums, and I actually need to get to the second album. I don't have the second album.
So. Really? Let me see. Cause I'm trying. I like them both, so I'm confusing both of them. Yeah, nobody said, hey, Rock Is My Business is a good one. Can't Stop Rockin' is good. Let It Rock is pretty good out. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, Tired Wings.
Yeah, the second one, Getting Pretty Good at Barely Getting By. That's a great out. That song, the title track is good. I think Drunk Again is on that one. That's a fantastic tune.
Okay.
I wish we got more from these guys. It's sad, that we only got the 2 albums.
This was out in 91, I think, right?
Yes.
The first one, yeah, okay.
Yes.
So what was the second one, 93 then?
I think it's later than that.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's something crazy.
Interesting.
96.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Ollie's Corn Apple, 96.
And it still sounds like the Four Horsemen? Like,
Yeah.
Good? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Extra.
I think some
Better.
shit happened. I can't remember. Drinking or drugging, or there was issues. And the album, I want to say, was it the vocalist that died?
Oh, okay. All right.
And they released the second album after he died, so that might have been a factor in it all too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this does have 12 tracks, the debut here.
I don't know how you feel about more than 10.
Well, yes, but I will actually honestly say I could probably, I don't remember a couple of these songs. So like the whole album I don't play, I will say. Although the final track here, I Need a Thrill, is awesome. I love that's a really good outro track. It's like 6-7 minutes long, and then you have that tape winding and breaking at the end, and you're like, okay, the album's over now. It's a pretty cool. It's just a cool jam song too, like the end out the album. I like this album. It has that southern bluesy feel as well.
Southwestern, kind of bluesy feel. You're right. You're right.
Very like stripped down, bare bones kind of deal, but dirty though. It has a dirty feel though too at the same time. Yeah. Certainly one that I'd recommend to anybody.
Totally.
Especially if you like the sleazier. I don't know if I would say. Would you consider it a sleaze album though? I wouldn't necessarily go there.
Sleaze if you got cowboy boots and dust on them. Sleaze,
and live in Montana.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You want to go on a little rant here, Bryan? We got Mötley Crüe's Dr. Feelgood.
No, here's another idea. Hell no. You go check it out.
Or are you going to defend this album?
I'll say this. When it came out, I thought this is one of their best albums. It was the album that they sobered up, and I think they kind of... let me say this. At the time, it was like, oh, shit, Mötley Crüe is back.
Okay.
And Girls, I still like only a couple songs, and that's it. I don't think it's a good album. And at the time, I felt the same way with Theater of Pain. But now in 2026, I think I'd rather put on Theater of Pain than this.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's a lot of filler on this song. The singles, I think, are really good. And a couple of deeper tracks I like. But the one single I can't stand is Without You. I can't stand that song. That song stinks.
I can't get into either of the ballads on this album.
I don't think the other one's as bad. I think it's a better song, but it's not in my top 50 ballads. No way.
Christ, yeah, here we go. All right, you got 11 tracks on here. One's pretty much an intro, so 10 actual tracks. Fuck me. This album does not get better over time. At first, like you, I did like it.
Yeah.
I did like... I will say I will visit the deep cuts more than the singles. But there is weakness to the songwriting on these deep cuts as well.
Like, I agree with that.
Like Slice of Your Pie, Rattlesnake Shake. I do like them. Like, if I have to listen to Mötley Crüe, I will, or this album. Like, that's kind of like a breath of fresh air, and that's not saying a whole lot either. So, but like, same old situation. You don't need to hear that again. I don't need to hear
I don't think it's a bad tune, but you're right. It got overplayed.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the Mötley Crüe that you do hear now on the radio. Like we said, Time for Change and Without You. I don't need to hear that sappy shit from Mötley Crüe at all. It just does not work.
You're right.
Does not work.
I'll say this with this album. I think Mars has a lot of really good riffs on it.
We could argue that.
She Goes Down, the lyrics are goofy, but that opening riff is fucking killer.
No, I was going to say we can argue that Mick has great riffs on every album.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm there with you. Like, I'll agree with that. But, man, you're asking a lot from Mick to carry this band for 30 years. And it's just...
And then they kick him out.
Yes, and they...
throw him out and don't pay him a fucking dime for it.
Okay, so Maybe a change of underwear, son.
It's just a bunch of shit I don't ever need to hear or... I just looked here. There's a writing credit here. If you can see, Donna McDaniel, she has a writing credit here for Time for Change. I have no idea who the fuck that is. I never heard that in my life.
It's probably someone that writes songs,
That, or maybe she was in the ambulance with Nikki Sixx when he had his overdose.
She was the one that put the IV in his arm. He was dying.
Nikki, it's time for change now. Okay, get off these drugs. All right. But I mean,
or his diaper. Well, the story, at least in the dirt, he pulls the IVs out and just leaves in his boots and his hospital gown. As he's walking, down the road, some fans saw him like, "Holy shit, that's Nikki Sixx!" And they go up to him. "You need a ride?" He's like, "Yeah, take me back to my house." And the thing was, as he's driving in the car with them, they have the radio on reporting about, Nikki Sixx has just died, and he's listening to his own death report in the car as he's getting a ride home. And then he gets home. What's the first thing he do? He shoots up till he passes out again.
Yeah,
you moron.
I don't need no instructions to know how to rock.
What are you doing?
Now, Bryan, let me ask you this. Okay. Where are we at here with this album? Is it... Obviously, we don't like Girls. We both agree on that. One of the worst albums around. Yeah. Very overrated. Would you give this album to somebody and be like, yeah, this is hair metal? Like, would you feel good and clean about that?
As saying this is a sample of the genre?
Yeah, or they're brand new to this genre, to hair metal. Would this be an album that if you have it sitting around, which you might not actually, but if you did, would you be like, here, this is actually this pretty much sums up hair metal?
Over their first three, no.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. But I get it. It's their biggest album. So there are some, maybe song-wise, some songs I might be like, hey, look. Like someone who's new to the genre, Same Old Situation might be a little more...
Yeah,
a way of easing them into it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I could agree. If you want a digestible Mötley Crüe, this probably is it.
Mm-hmm.
At least from the original run, anyway.
I think this is the album, really the last album, and it's not as much as the earlier stuff where they're kind of dangerous, or at least they were still upholding that kind of image. Though they went through some shit by this time, and it was like, we better cut this crap, or we're gonna actually die permanently, or fucking. They already killed someone. So.
Can you make the same argument for Guns N' Roses once Use Your Illusion kind of came around, or after that?
To a point.
Okay.
I think part of the issue with Guns N' Roses is that the first day they lose Izzy, who was a big part of their writing. And then they booted Steven Adler,
right?
And we just did on my bass riffs episode I just released. I was saying how that rhythm section really made Appetite for Destruction what it was.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks about Axl and Slash.
One question for you: do you have an appetite for destruction? Welcome to the Feelgood. May I take your order, please? Would you like some french fries or a hamburger with cheese? We got some nuggets that are fried, crunchy, hot, apple pies. If you got the money, honey, we got curly fries at McDougal's. Welcome to McDougal's. May I take your order? Please, please, please. I want to watch you eat.
But now Duff and Steve, they were tight and made that album. Gave it this kind of that swagger from the rhythm section,
right? That
it needed to be what it was.
Yeah, because obviously, to what you guys made the point in the video, they never recaptured that.
No, because they got rid of key components.
Yeah.
And it became the Axl project for the most part.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's the thing. I listened to Use Your Illusion last week. God, I can't get into that album. I can't get into it.
There's too much filler. It's just too much.
If I actually do I actually do kind of like Use Your Illusion 2. I can play that the whole way through.
See, I'm the opposite. I like one more.
Okay. Either way, I'm with you. Like, either make it one album or just go back to the drawing board, guys.
But look, you look at, all right, so they had, what, 2 covers on both those albums. You Could Be Mine was already released on the Terminator 2 soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Another version of Don't Cry, which I don't think is a good song to begin with.
Yeah, 2 versions.
Then they had, what's that stupid thing at the end of 2?
My World,
I don't
yeah.
know what the fuck that is.
That's the best song out of all the songs.
You couldn't keep a straight face. So that's 5 songs right there they could have just gotten rid of.
Yeah.
You don't need that stuff. But I remember getting those back in the day, and those things were massive. I mean, people were waiting online to get in the record stores to get those things.
Oh, yeah.
I got them when they came out. At the time, you're like, oh, shit, yes, New Guns N' Roses. And you're right, I do not visit those 2 albums nearly as much as Appetite, which I don't really visit a lot either because I played the shit out of it.
Right.
But like a song like Rocket Queen, I'll go back to that all the time. But for the most part, I almost hate to say it because Appetite was such a good album, but left such an impact. Its impact on music was huge at the time, but I don't think Guns N' Roses ever recaptured that and never really did anything like that ever again.
So I
just
always
feel like Guns N' Roses fans try to make excuses for oh well, they're a mature band and they changed. Everyone thinks they're gonna get Appetite again, well they're not. It's garbage like Chinese democracy. Yeah, I said it.
Well, I'm going to push back a little bit on the Chinese democracy. But
I know you are.
As a whole, though, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you're just not going to get Appetite for Destruction ever again. You're just not. And if you are expecting Appetite for Destruction, nothing that they're ever going to do, even if it is good, you're not going to accept. Kind of like with the Mötley Crüe 94. If you want Vince Neil, you will never understand or like 94. Yeah. Like, no matter how good it is, So it's kind of that. That's how I kind of see that. But at the same time, yes, Guns N' Roses is overrated. So I wanted to ask a question. I feel like I've been asking everyone this because somehow we always get on Guns N' Roses, the last couple guests.
There's their impact right there.
Yeah, so now how big of would you say Guns N' Roses is a pioneering band for the sleaze genre, the sub genre of hair metal? Do you think Guns N' Roses were like one of the pioneer or top 3 pioneer for sleaze metal?
I will definitely say they're one of the biggest bands of that. They're the ones that became huge from it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to say I think Faster Pussycat's album came out technically before,
like a couple weeks. Yeah,
I want to say it's almost a month. Yeah, it was a while, but I mean, there's time between the two, but they didn't explode.
Mm-mm.
And you had other bands, like L.A. Guns, kind of had minor success, especially the Ballad of Jane. They didn't really make none of the other sleaze acts even came close to Guns N' Roses' success. Right. Let's say Guns N' Roses, I don't know, in '90. Crash on tour and they all die. That Appetite for Destruction was huge enough in itself that it was bigger than any other sleaze act. But but the thing is, I was just I put a clip in my last video from their show at the Ritz, which is infamous now.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of just watching the scene that I want, I ended up watching the whole thing, going, "This is a band on the verge of exploding and becoming huge," and you're seeing why right here in this show. They were all on, tight as hell. The band sounded great. They were still kind of unknown, and they still had that dangerousness to them.
Had the hunger.
It had the hunger, and my God, what a goddamn epic performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would have rather seen them in that situation than when I saw them on the Use Your Illusion tour. At the time, it was Giant Stadium, and it was worst show I ever saw. Worst show I ever saw.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think part of it was the fame got to Axl, and he thought he was king shit of Turd Mountain. Shows up late to, wouldn't go on. He changed outfits after every song. It was just like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
People are here to rock out, and you took 2 hours. Metallica goes off stage, and then 2 hours later, Guns N' Roses comes on. Like, come on, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just and that kind of. I want to say that era really solidified of Axl being just a prima donna asshole. It really did.
And then
it went from being this dangerous fucking guy, like, holy shit, that's the kind of guy you know, parents don't want dating their daughter, to like, oh, this guy's just a big penis. Ugh. You know, it's
yeah, and to the point of it takes you 15 years to release an album, Chinese Democracy, and it costs $13 million, to produce that album. Like,
it sucks balls.
I mean, depending who you talk to, but yeah, it's just crazy.
But look at these songs that were singles from the Use Your Illusion out, a cover, and the rest were ballads.
Mm-hmm.
That nobody wanted that from Guns N' Roses, but I think Guns N' Roses is so big it didn't matter. They could have fucking had diarrhea shits in a paper bag, and people would have lined up to get the stuff. But
we're not talking about Love Bites, are we?
No, that song stinks.
His Love Bites. That song sucks to high heaven, and it is 10 pounds of shit in a 9-pound bag.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, 91, 92, Guns N' Roses was the biggest band on the planet, and I think it went to Axl's head. It just did.
It's a shame. Overrated band, Brian.
They did become that,
Okay.
but that original lineup on Appetite, god damn, were they fucking when they were nailing it, it was just fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
You can't really complain too much. Like, everyone pulls Appetite as like #1 hair metal album out their ass all the time, but it is good. I'm not saying
it's a great album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dispute it.
But once, as nerds, Brian, once we start digging into hair metal, there's like way better stuff, in my opinion.
I think part of the problem is well, for me, I can only speak for myself. I played the shit out of Appetite for Destruction, and it's like I'm not going back to it as often because I've heard it so many damn times,
and on the radio all the time.
That doesn't, that's the other thing. But even like I won't put on like Sweet Child of Mine or Welcome to the Jungle because I've heard it a billion times. But I'll raise the volume on Paradise City. I think that's a fucking excellent song.
Interesting.
I will still because there's something about it where it's like these guys were so big they can release a 7-minute song, not edit anything out of it, and people were still watching it on MTV every time it came on.
Yeah,
I
will defend it in this case as far as Paradise City. Studio track, no, I'm not listening to it. But it is very good listening to it live, like a live song, like while you're there. Like that. It comes to life. The song comes to life when it's live.
A second, is that from the '83 tour? Yeah, I saw those guys in the Meadowlands with Bryan Adams. That was a kick-ass show. I totally copped this feel off this passed-out broad while they were playing Urgent. Every time I hear Urgent on the radio, I think of that girl's boobs and covered in vomit.
All right, let's get the hell off Guns N' Roses here. All right, we got a band here that should have been bigger.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Yeah. I totally agree with that. This thing should have blown up. They had the sound, they had the look, they had the songs, and I don't know what the hell happened. I don't get it. Bang Bang should have been a huge hair metal hit.
Yeah.
And they had a couple ballads on there that would have been big if they fucking made videos for them.
I think, let's talk about the ballads here, Brian. I feel like out of all of the catalog, well, the first 3 albums anyway, for Danger Danger, I feel like these are the weaker ballads of the first 3 albums.
I still think about you as one of the best ballads in the genre.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That kills any of the ballads here on the debut.
I agree, but I think in '89, either one of those songs is released as a single with a video, I think would have been big.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, but to your point though, Bang Bang was that song that could have been easily digestible for anyone
Yep.
to listen to and enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't get it either. Ted has a great voice, very digestible voice, very digestible guitars, rhythms, like everything. The only thing I will say about this album, I don't hold it as high as a lot. This is probably third out of the first 3 albums.
Okay.
I don't know, because I feel like a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. It's a good album, but we're here. I'm looking here at Rock America. I'm looking here at Turn It On and Live It Up. I don't need to. I don't go back to those songs. You know, some of the stuff.
I get it. I get that.
Now, granted, they did do some weird shit. A couple weird tracks on Screw It.
Oh yeah, they did.
With like some samples and stuff. But I think overall everything's stronger on that album, though. So that's why I kind of go there. And then Cockroach is an amazing album.
What was that?
I think Cockroach is just an amazing album.
I think the Ted Poley version.
Yes.
I don't think what's the other
Paul
guy's
Lane?
name? Paul Lane. I don't think it's bad, but it's not Danger. Sorry, Paulie's the voice of Danger.
I agree with you. Like if Paul Lane's version was the only version the world ever knew existed, I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
But yes, 100%. Ted owns that album.
Did they record it with him first, right? Isn't that how
yes, because they were recording that, and then that's like then they all got in a fight, and I don't know the exact story. Ted either left or he got fired. Something happened.
Some shit. Yeah, it's always some shit.
Yes, but what label was this on? Epic.
Epic. Yes, yeah. But if you look at some of these songs, like Naughty Naughty and Bang Bang, those could have been bigger. Bang Bang, definitely.
Yes.
I think Looks Like Love. Is that on? That feels like love. Feels like love.
That's a damn good song.
That should have been a single, and maybe even like a Saturday Night could have been a Rock America. One of those could have been a big song too.
You think Rock America could have?
I think let me put it this way: that could have been like the last. Let's say this album does sell 1 million. Rock America could have been the last single. You know, they always have that one more they throw out there, and then they
did have 3 singles though. I mean, that's fair. I would say Naughty, Bang Bang, and Don't Walk Away. There's the ballad. See, Don't Walk Away and One Step for Paradise, strong, good songs. But like I said, it's the weaker of the 3 albums ballads.
But you also got to look at the context. I think for 1989, those would have worked.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I mean, look at in '89, there were other ballads that made it big, and they're worse than those 2 songs. Love Bites, obviously. I think When the Children Cry is worse than. Without You by Mötley Crüe was huge. It's worse than these 2 songs.
Okay, yeah, fair point. Very fair point. Now, would you change the order of the singles here? Because obviously Naughty Naughty was first, then Bang Bang, which I think you probably could have put that at number 1.
You could have. I don't think I would have changed anything.
Yeah, probably not. But would you put one of the ballads though at number 2, and then put Bang Bang at 3, maybe? Or no. it just kind of doesn't matter.
I think Bang, out of all the 3 singles, Bang Bang is the one that would most likely be a successful single.
I agree.
Again, I don't know how. It's catchy as shit. It's got that pop metal sound to it. Mm-hmm. Just I don't know why I didn't catch on.
Did they have charts here? Just the album went to 88, the highest. Yeah,
I don't think it sold. I don't think it went gold.
No. That's
crazy in itself.
It is. I don't even think. Let's see. I don't think anything certified. Obviously, 1991, and fighting an uphill battle there for Screw It.
Well,
So they never. That is crazy. That is one of the crazier things when I think about Danger.
But that's the one weird thing about the follow up with Screw It. They went. The lyrics are all over the place.
Yeah.
And they really went over the top with the innuendos and blatant shit where it was like, pick a lane, guys. You're all over the place.
Everybody wants some.
Everybody wants some.
What's the
second song off that album?
Fuck. What's the one with the groove to it? It reminds me of Everybody Wants Some. Slept Through the Big One.
Flip to the big one. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Come on, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, even Monkey Business has its, moments where you're like,
even though those first two songs, Everybody Wants Some and the other one we just said, those are like some of my favorite songs off the album. Like,
I think they're great tunes.
But yeah,
but you're not releasing those as singles and expecting millions of people to line up to get the album.
Yes,
I think I mean, remember the "Don't Blame It on Love" should have been a single.
Okay, yes,
that's a great tune.
Yeah.
Obviously, I Still Think About You should have been bigger.
Coming Home was a good ballad.
Coming Home's a good one. So they had songs there, but again, 91. No matter what you're gonna do.
Christ. All right, let's look at this since we're talking about it. Yeah.
Watch it.
Horny son of a bitch. Like, yeah. I don't.
I know. Look at this stuff. Look at it. So you got Slip to the Big One.
Yeah.
Get
you
your
want
shit
it
together.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to. Oh God, that is horrible. I don't know why those last two. Why are they even there?
Yeah, I will say. Actually, I take this back, Brian. Find Your Way Back Home is probably the weakest ballad of the first three albums.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, You Want It was a 3.5 minute song.
Well, it's because we turn it off by the first 30 seconds.
Shit. I could have sworn that was maybe a minute, if that. That is insane. What a waste of space.
This is the thing that always annoyed me. Even when I first bought this album, why the fuck are there these short 30-second tracks and intros and outros and enders and weird shit? Okay, obviously there's 15 listed here, but you got 1, 2, 3.
Ginger Snaps is the same way.
Yeah. It's like 3, 4 of these are under a minute and just bullshit. Like, it makes it's
no
weird.
sense.
1991, we're in the sleaze era here, and we need more mature, darker tone stuff, and this is not going to cut it. As far as, like, in the mainstream, I would say.
I don't think any of it was, in 91, but
well,
October 91, so it's late 91.
Yeah, but we can throw out FireHouse. They went
That's an
gold.
Anomaly. I think that's an anomaly. I don't think
and just straight talent. I get it.
Yeah. I'm not knocking Danger.
No.
Man.
Yeah,
got good
but
shit,
FireHouse is amazing though. Like that.
I was
yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, Danger is one of those. Like, I feel like every time I think of them, the potential, and it feels like they should have been on MCA just because of how much they got screwed.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
All right, here's a little deeper one here. We got Trouble
nice.
Tribe. Can you talk to me, Brian?
I thought we talked about this one. I don't know, one of the times I was here, but I love this album.
Okay. Yeah.
I think we did, yeah. Because
Okay.
I said this is one of those bands that when people start saying, the genre started getting too flooded and oversaturated, these guys kind of get thrown into that. I think there's a lot of good tunes on this one.
Okay.
I got the, what was the first single? Tattoo. I think that's a great tune.
Here Comes Trouble.
Here Comes Trouble, the second single. But Tattoo made me go out and get the album. But like Boys Night Out is a great song. Red Light Zone's a good one. Oh shit!
What's the fuck? This is the ballad.
In the End.
Yes,
that's a strong song.
That's a strong ballad as well.
And I think their cover of Dear Prudence is pretty good too.
Oh, okay, all right. I don't remember that.
It's a Beatles song. I'm like, holy fuck, these guys did justice by the Beatles, really? But there's a lot of strong songs on this one.
All right, Brian, you brought it up, so let us talk about this. I totally agree with you as far as people that say that by 90, 91, 92, 93, this genre is watered down. More quantity than quality. I strongly disagree with that.
I understand your frustration.
I think I don't think the quality was any less. I think it actually improved in the early 90s.
I agree.
But they were signing bands left and right when these genres started getting big, and I get there's a lot out there, but I mean I'm a fan of the music, so I'm not gonna say it's like me. That's like me liking steak and going, oh man, it's too much steak. I don't want to eat this. Like,
ever again? Yeah, I don't want to eat this ever again.
No. But that's what the music industry does all the time. Anyway, you take any popular genre, once it blows up, they start signing everybody until people get sick of that type of music, and then they go repeat the process with something
they
else.
did that with the second wave of grunge in the mid to late 90s,
They did it with grunge. Yeah, the first wave of grunge. They did it again. The pseudo-punk bands of the late 90s. They did it with disco, new wave in the early 80s. It's constant. They always do that kind of shit.
Yeah. And I think that just shows that kind of outs someone when they do say that. Like, oh, hair metal was way, the quality went down. Now, you could argue, like someone did say about oversaturation, and then they kind of defined it to me to where, like, there were just too many choices at the time to buy as a consumer.
I think that's a bigger issue, yeah.
I understand that, and that's a valid point, 100%. But as far as quality, though, it was still there. Like,
quality went down.
No.
But I also think, and I say this, a regular person, the populace itself that isn't into the genre, they're not gonna buy every single, they only buy so many ballads. It's only gonna go so far. So you have some bands where their ballads blew up, other ones didn't go anywhere. Some albums got huge, some didn't.
Right.
Because it's just, it wasn't. I was buying these albums at the time, but the general population overall wasn't buying all of these fucking things.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. You can't spend $10,000 as a 20-year-old on albums a year.
CDs.
That's the problem.
Unless you signed to Columbia House under your dog's name. And
That's true. You guys had some tricks back then, so maybe. But then again, those were more of the mainstream. That was more of a or could you get really anything, or was it just mainly what they had on the page?
I don't remember how the hell I did it now.
Because like when
I remember getting stuff like Dancing on Coals by Bang Tango, but then I also got Master of Puppets,
Cherry Pie.
That was on there. I had that before that, but I'm trying to remember what albums I got through where it was like, it was almost like you had like like you said, I don't have the money for this. I always wanted this album. Let me just go to have it, kind of thing. Sometimes they would just send you shit. That was the scam. Not scam, quote unquote. you would get 3 or 4 albums for a penny, whatever the fuck it was, and then they would just send you stuff based off like what kind of music you said you liked, and it was kind of random to a point.
Okay.
And if you, I think you had. I don't remember how fucking supposed to work now because I just took everything and was like, fuck it, I ain't paying it. But I think you had to return it if you didn't want it, or you had to. They charged you for it.
Okay.
And I was in college when I was still doing this shit, and it was like, my address changed. You want to go find me? Good luck.
You're a menace to society, Bryan.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're gonna come knocking on my door, fucking Columbia House, looking for the either get the money from you or confiscate my CDs.
Yes,
30-plus-year-old CDs.
Yeah, because I remember like even like Playboys and like even these like metal magazines and stuff. Like I looked through like the catalog that they had like on the front and the back of the page of like Columbia House. There were some deeper albums that I wasn't expecting to see. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure how they got their inventory, but I'm sure a record company just gave them stuff. Here you go.
And that's the thing. I kind of would get it if it was a good selling album and they just made a shit ton of copies and just to get rid of it, at whatever point.
I remember the ads were always like, the bigger names and big, more popular bands that kind of get your attention, but
yeah.
What
Okay.
the hell is this?
Bryan, come on. No, you got to know this. Now, you know Odin, the band Odin, right?
Yeah, I know of them. Yeah.
Okay.
You all know them from the
Decline
of Western Civilization when they're chanting Odin.
And assless chaps.
What's the guy say about the lead singer? Like he's a looker or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah, he's a foxy guy.
He's a foxy guy. That's it.
Meanwhile, he has like 2 underage girls on each of the shoulder.
And him and that ditzy blonde are chanting Odin on stage.
Everyone was drunk and high back then, bro.
Of course. It's all cocaine.
But, okay, so that leads to this story here, or this album. This is basically Odin after Odin. This came out in like 1990. This is Lost Boys. Just called Lost Boys. I think it's self-titled, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good album, actually. Pretty good album. They obviously didn't get as big as Van Halen, sadly. So
Yeah, shocking. But like, is it the same lineup, or some guys decide to start something else? And
it's obviously Randy O, the singer.
Okay.
And I don't know the other guys' names by heart, so I think it's a couple. It's at least a couple of the guys from Odin. At least a couple of them.
Okay. All right,
I don't know if it's everyone, but it's a couple of them, and I don't know if they ended up just changing their name maybe because of the movie. I don't know why they changed the name or whatever the deal may be, or maybe label issues or whatever. But
that could always be a thing too.
They did have a music video for this. I forget the song, but the absolute amazing song that I absolutely love and still play all the time from this album is Right on Track. The second track, I think it is.
Okay.
Oh, God. Great drum beat at the beginning. And then it's like, then the bass kind of comes in, and then like a slide guitar comes in, and they just fucking rock. Hey, Brian, first thing after we're done here, you got to check that out. It's one of it's a top 50 hair metal song for me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Because I'm thinking like, I don't know if you're familiar, like Lizzie Borden in, I want to say 2004. It was like they were a different band. They changed the name, but basically it was Lizzie Borden. It was called Starwood.
Okay.
And they released an album called "If It Ain't Broke, Break It." I think it's a great album. I really like it. And it was like that they just did that and then went back to being Lizzie Borden. Like, it was just so weird. I was like, I don't know why they changed their name, or maybe it's another side project they had and did that, and I don't even know the particulars.
Okay.
But that's what I'm thinking with this. It's like they decided, fuck it, let's do something different.
Let's see.
Does it sound like Odin?
Probably better, quite honestly. Like, if
they
you're
changed things
taking
up, okay.
Odin from the movie, because like I only listen to their like Odin's demos and stuff like on YouTube and stuff, and obviously they don't sound the best and everything.
Of course, yeah.
But it is. It's good. I think you will like it, especially if you like Randy's. Randy does have like a distinct voice.
Yeah,
it's kind of Randy when he's singing. And obviously there ain't much here. Like these are just the demos here, and that's not it. And I'm not pulling. Oh, is it Lost and Found? That might be the album. Yeah, it's like the album's called Lost and Found.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Crying Out, I think, was the music video.
Okay. Well, I got a 77 out of 100, so it passes.
Damn, that's it. So
it's a passing grade.
Yeah. So and it is on Atlantic as well.
Hey, who's on? Gene? All right.
Yeah, Right on Track. It's a pretty short track, but under 3 minutes. But man,
I don't know any of these guys in the band. I have no idea who these people are.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's the same people from. Oh, this came out in 90. I thought you said it came out later.
No, I said
or
not.
the album before it.
No. Well, yeah, Decline came out what, 87, 8? Okay.
Was it 8? That was 88.
Yeah, no, this is still time to shine here, you know. So, but man, I will say, like, as far as an album, it is about half good, because like there's tracks on here I don't even really remember. I might have to actually revisit this again, but like,
okay,
side A is where it's at for me, because I don't really remember anything else side B. So, because I'm trying to think, Seaside Lover's kind of cool. Lonely Man, I think, is about like his dad or something like that. Cool Me Down's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not an album. I'm honestly not gonna run out and be like, Brian, you gotta buy this or whatever. But
okay.
Side A though, please check out Side A at least, and then if you like what you hear, go to Side B. So,
right.
and it's a pretty short album, 38 minutes. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'll recommend it. I'll recommend it for anyone watching here, because like I said, just based on Right on Track, just based on that song alone, like I said, top 50, top 100 hair metal song for me. So like, just based on that, check it out. All right, we got the Pretty Boys here, the Pretty Twins. We got Nelson. Can you talk to me a little bit about this?
I know you love this fucking album.
This is a good album. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of strong songs on it. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
What was the lead up singer? Love and Affection. I think that's a great tune.
Yeah.
That's a great pop song.
After the Rain.
After the Rain's a good one. What's the one? Desire's a good song.
Do I love you, baby?
More than ever. There's some good songs on this.
Yeah, catchy stuff.
But I remember who was their father?
Nelson. Yeah, I forget his first
Ricky
name.
Nelson. Ricky Nelson.
Okay.
Was it Ricky Nelson?
Yeah.
And I remember them being all over talk shows, but like, oh fuck, with the Regis Philbin's show, because they were the kids of an older musician. So older women that watched, those kind of daytime talk shows, these guys would be on all the time. And it's like, that's a little weird to have a current band. And it's like, nah, that's where they're coming from.
So what you're telling me is old ladies made this album go gold and platinum.
I'm sure they did.
Because this did go platinum, I'm pretty sure. It's not just gold.
I think it did, yeah.
Okay.
I hated the whole pastel green thing the whole album's in. It's like, that's annoying. What are you doing?
I will say, Brian, they did just do a thing on Talk Shop Live, like a reissue on vinyl, and it's signed in that green or the green or neon blue or whatever it is. It actually looks pretty slick, but I know I should have got it for you since you love it so much.
I don't mind. Yeah, I like the album. I don't think it's a bad album.
Yeah,
I'm not huge into it like you, but
no, yeah. Hey, it is right. I mean, it did make my top 50, I think. But like, if it didn't, it's right on the outskirts, man. Like, it's. I think people just give him a lot of shit, like Winger, for some reason.
Yeah, oh, they're pretty boys. That's why.
Yeah. Posers.
Posers.
Meanwhile, meanwhile, Bon Jovi fucking gets away with murder, So yeah, whatever.
Go figure that one out. Yeah, you're right. You're
The
totally
ballads
right.
are very good as well. Only Time Will Tell. I mean,
that's a good tune.
Yeah, and Everywhere I Go. That's a really good ballad. Now I will say, Bits and Pieces. That's probably the weak track here for me. Because I don't really remember how that goes. But, like, Will You Love Me is a great way to end out. Fill You Up. Like you said, Desire. It's a strong album.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, back in 1990, you weren't exactly blasting us in the car and talking to your friends. Hey, look what I got.
Yeah, you weren't going to to the bar blasting this,
No,
buddies.
that's the thing. I think it got shit because of that.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad pop metal album. I don't think it's
take
that
it for
bad
what
at
it is. No one's telling you it's fucking Spread Eagle, okay? Like it's
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna get Holy Wars type song on this fucking thing.
No, yeah, you're asking way too much.
Though Bobby Rock played on this, and he was in Nitro and Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Which
yeah,
is like
that's three
totally different bands.
That's
like
the
each
triangle
other.
right there, like the fucking extremes of the triangle.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which,
hey, we got a gold album here in 1992. Talk to me, Brian.
It's a goddamn solid album. It's a really good fucking album. The first track, "Reach for the Sky," is so goddamn killer.
Top 50 hair metal song.
Yeah. It's in your fucking face, kicks you in the balls, and just keeps going. It's such a great tune. The whole album's good. The whole album's good.
Yeah, there might be one track, if that. I think "Living Life in the Real World" might be the weakest track on here.
And that's not that bad of a song.
No, it's actually, like, I can listen to it in the context of and not have an issue,
Yeah.
I agree, man. I think I like this better than the debut, and the debute's great.
Oh, that's a good question. I might like the debut slightly more.
Let me refresh your memory here, Brian. Because we're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Because I thought of this.
What is this? The Scooby Doo mystery?
Get the goddamn Scooby snacks out here. This is gonna take a while. All right. So this is the debut, obviously here.
Yeah.
Strong.
The only song I don't like is the big ballad. The fuck was it called?
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay. I don't like that. Yeah, that's what
Love
I
of
should
Lifetime.
do a show on ballads I don't like.
Love
that
of
one
Lifetime.
I would skip. The rest of this album is fucking phenomenal.
I will agree to an extent of Love of a Lifetime. Yes, I don't need to hear that again, but it is damn good. Now I will say I literally was thinking about this week, and I was going through this album. I'm like, fuck, Seasons of Change. That's just an intro, but like, Home is Where the Heart is kind of annoying.
Really?
Yeah, Ought to Be a Law's okay.
No, no way.
There's a couple weaker ones on this, and I wasn't. I was like, yeah, this isn't working here as much as Hold Your Fire.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's look at the Rockin' the Radio. Great. What happened? What'd you do?
No,
I was reading that. No, go back to the other one. Go back to the debut.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Rock on the Radio, amazing.
Yeah, Rock on the Radio. Fucking All She Wrote, Shake and Tumble, Don't Treat Me Bad. Those 4 songs right there hit you out of the gate. It's like, holy shit. But then you also, I like Ought to Be a Law. Lover's Lane is pretty good. Home is Where the Heart is more commercial sounding. I don't think it's that bad. But like Overnight Sensation is kick ass. Helpless is really fucking good.
Yeah, that's a good way to end out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs on this. But I'm with you. The follow up has a lot of great songs on it too.
I'll just say about my piece for Home Where the Heart is. When I was listening to that this week, I'm like, God damn, this is annoying. Something with CJ's voice on that song, it does not work, and it's kind of repetitive too in spots. And I'm like, But
see, I feel the same way with Sleeping with You Tonight on the second album.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I don't think it's a terrible song, but
just not your favorite on the album.
No, not even close. But it's also repetitive too.
Okay. All right. Now let's kind of do the same exercise here. Reach for the Sky, Rock You Tonight, Sleeping with You, You're Too Bad, When I Look in Your Eyes. That's your.
That's a better.
Okay, Get in Touch.
Ballad.
That's your side A. Get in touch there. Squeeze that in because there is 12 tracks here.
Talk of the Town is great. Life in the Real World is great. Mama Didn't Raise No Fool.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
There's so many good songs on this one too, though.
Yeah.
Man.
God. So you still going with the debut?
But it's slight. It's a slight edge.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, if you put out, you want to hear some FireHouse and you pop this in, I wouldn't be upset about it. No.
Would you be upset if somehow 3 came on, Brian?
Yeah, a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, because that's kind of like, we're going to have a party, but kind of be quiet because Mom and Dad's upstairs. And
exactly, exactly. Yeah, you're in the basement, and you got to keep it down because Dad's got to work tomorrow.
Exactly. But I will say, Brian, 1995.
I was going to say that.
1995. This is more than okay within the context of the year. This went to number 66 in the top 200 Billboard chart, and even 1 or 2 of these ballads here charted as well.
That's just crazy in itself.
Yeah, right here it is. I Live My Life for You went to number 26 in the U.S., and Here for You is 108. Fucking crazy in 95.
That's absolutely nuts. Bill Leverty's such a great guitarist too.
Yeah, and the whole band, like you could say that's an all-star lineup right there. FireHouse.
Yeah, who were we comparing them to just before? Oh, Danger. I think what's his face?
Ted?
Bruno Ravel's is a better bassist though.
Okay, all right.
I'll say that. I'll just say that.
You are the bass man, so I'll let you.
I guess I got some kind of.
Yeah, you got some pull around here.
I guess so.
And not just wingers pull either, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, you got a couple more in you?
Yeah, why not? I got no life.
Let's see here.
No extra chips left.
Beautiful. We got Nitro with number 2.
It's the second one though.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Nowhere near as good or as fun as the first one.
I agree.
I don't remember most of the songs on this fucking thing.
Johnny died on Christmas, Brian.
Oh God. Oh, did he?
You want to be depressed for a Christmas Carol, Brian? Put that on.
No, because Christmas is depressing enough in itself. I don't need Nitro helping me with the task.
That's like taking heroin and downer at the same time.
Yeah, all right. What's the cover on this one? I don't think
Cat Scratch Fever.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for me either.
Hard pass.
This is a little bit like, oh God, I don't want to insult FireHouse, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of 3, a little bit. Like how we kind of said, like, there's no fun left in this album. You know, like, it's different, though.
But the thing is, when did this come out? 91?
Yeah.
There should have been. I don't know what. It just seems odd that all of a sudden they went from 60 to 0 in one album.
It's the production, I think, too.
That's part of the problem. But the songs just aren't there either. That first album, yeah, you'll pop that in and you'll just fucking be smiling the whole time. Yeah. It's so over the top and crazy. This, I don't know. It toned it down or tried to. I don't know what it was. It doesn't work for me. I think
what. Let me throw this comparison out. Okay, Vinnie Vincent's debut, Nitro's debut. Vinnie Vincent's second out, All Systems Go. Horrible. Horrible.
I wouldn't say that. No, I disagree.
I know you do, but it's in the same vein as this to me. Production sucks. Most of the songs suck. Well,
I think All Systems Go is a better album than Nitro 2.
Oh, God.
Easily.
You almost got me there. I don't think oh, God. Oh, my God. I don't know. You're going to keep me up all night thinking about that one.
Well, that's my job. That's why you have me on.
Yeah. I'm going to have sleep paralysis now.
Exactly.
Just Jim Gillette's high yell and fucking Vinnie Vincent solos.
Easily put in All Systems Go and be fine. This, I'd be like, no, I gotta find something else.
Now, I will say, Brian, there is a song on here that is absolutely amazing that you totally forgot about. And I'm being totally serious here. Making Love. That's a great song. That is
now
one of my favorite. That's probably a top 3 Nitro song. That might even make a top 100.
Now think if they're able to do the rest of the album on that level.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know where the fuck everyone else is at this point, like, with this album. Like, I feel like I remember reading, like, this was more, like, to me, I feel like Jim Gillette really took over this album. Like, this is Jim Gillette trying to display his vocals. And, like, he's still kind of doing everything the same as on the debut, but Michelangelo isn't. He's not going crazy. Like, he's trying to be more restrained, or something's weird on his parts, you know.
Maybe he was depressed because his 4-neck guitar got stolen.
That's true. It's like that, like Mike. Once you lose Michael Jordan's shoes, he lost all his NBA superpowers.
He lost his powers. Lost his shredding powers.
Okay. Hey, we lost a lot of money on that spin. We can't end it out. We can't end it on that one.
Recoup from that.
We are gonna hit the. Well, I knew Bryan hit the jackpot here.
That's after this, I'm leaving the casino with my pockets full.
With about $100,000, huh?
Yeah. I'll say this: I didn't know about this when it came out. I don't know how I even came across it on Apple Music in the last few years. But my God, what a fucking great sleaze metal album this is!
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! Like I remember that first song, "Let Us Strut." Check this out, motherfuckers! And I'm like, what? And then it just fucking kicks you in the ass. This is such a goddamn good album.
Great
I wish
ballad.
I knew about it back in '83. And I will say this: "Roses on My Grave." Fuck, maybe top 20, if not top 10 ballad of the genre.
Yeah. You ain't getting no counter from me on that.
That's a fantastic song.
Yeah. Yeah, so
that's great. Cat's Got Your Tongue. This whole album is Trash City, I think you were thinking of.
Yeah, well, Take a Bite is the amazing song. That's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah. I think this whole album is just great.
Yeah, dude, Take a Bite Out of Me, if it was released in 1990, it would have had a shot.
I would have said the same for Roses on My Grave.
Well, okay, yeah, on the ballad side.
That comes out, let's say, this album comes out the same year as Cocked and Loaded. It's a toss-up which band is going to be big now with their ballad.
Okay.
I think Roses on My Grave is a better song than Ballad of Jane.
No. Yeah, I agree 100% on that.
Yeah.
But Digestible? All right.
I think it is.
Yeah, okay,
totally.
I can kind of get with you. Even Take a Bite Out of Me over Never Enough, or... You know, I did see your episode, the bass one. And you did say, I think you said, Cocked and Loaded, there's no bad tracks on that album.
Mm-hmm.
I am 99% agreement with you. The only one that is bad to me is Magdalene.
I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
I don't think it's bad.
I try like hell to get into it because I love everything else on that album, and it just does not get there with me. It's just weird. Like, it has that weird, like, kind of intro to it.
That might be the weakest song on the album, but I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
If I'm playing the album, I'm not skipping it.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah, definitely not doing that. But like we said, because that came up in another episode where I random albums and I said, "What's the worst song off this album?"
Yeah.
And I said Cocked and Loaded, and we all sat there like, fuck, what is the bad song? Because you don't think of it like being a great album like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you start going through the tracks like, that's fucking killer. That's good. That's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
That one kicks ass. Like, holy shit.
Even the bonus tracks kick ass. I Want to Be Your
Ride
Man.
on Sunset's a fucking great tune.
Yeah.
How that is, there's so many good songs on it. Just so many good songs on it.
I think that is weird because it's like in the top 20, I think, for me, album. And everyone always pulls the debut out. And I'm like, I think Cocked and Loaded, even Hollywood Vampires, I think is even better than the debut.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that. The debut's strong.
It is.
It's a great start.
It is good. But
I've heard more people say they like Hollywood Vampires more than Cocked and Loaded than the other way around.
Oh, shit, really?
I think Cocked and Loaded's my favorite album by them, but Hollywood Vampires has got a lot of good songs on it.
Oh, yeah. Now,
and they started going a little different direction and experimenting a little more with their songs.
A little bit like Alley Cat Scratch and Bang Tango, Dancing on Coals.
Yeah.
Kind of went in that, like that. Those three albums, you can kind of say are very, very similar, in my opinion.
Over the Edge, I remember when I got Hollywood Vampires, I'm like, what is this? This isn't like Sex Action or Slap in the Face. It's not that. What is this?
It's not really sleazy either.
No, and now I guess in my wisdom growing old, I'm like, this is a fucking killer song.
Oh yeah, that whole album.
Holy shit, yeah. And the rest of the album I started appreciating more, going, man, this is a solid fucking album. Holy crap. But yeah, it was like that. But in '91, I'm looking for more Rip and Tear and Sleazy Come Easy Go and Sex Action.
Malaria.
And Malaria is so. Oh my god, there's so many good songs on that album. But yeah,
even the intro, 1 minute intro, Letting Go, is an amazing intro.
Yes,
it's like they should have just made that a 3-minute song instead of a minute intro.
Just the oh shit, what's the song? Fuck. Slap in the Face goes into Rip and Tear, right?
Is it? Or is it Never Enough?
No, Rip goes to Rip and Tear.
Okay.
But just the line when he goes, it's just like smoke and lightning. I'm like, fuck, that is what this album's like. It's exactly what this album is like.
Bryan, you have, well, including the bonus track if you had the CD, not the vinyl, 14 tracks. Amazing, actually.
I Want to Be Your Man's a great tune.
Yes. How is that not on the actual album?
Exactly. But look at this. I mean, oh my God, so many goddamn good songs. I think the one problem with Magdalene, it's just too long.
That too, yes.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Look at this.
Take that off and put I Want to Be Your Man on and have it 13 tracks and be amazing.
I think, but if you had the 14-track album, Magdalene's
you're not complaining
either. A little more acceptable because you got so much killer music on this. Give a Little's a great one. Holy shit!
I forgot about I'm
Crash.
Addicted. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
it's just a 2-minute guitar solo, but it's awesome though.
Yeah, and I think Showdown (parentheses) Ride on Sunset is such a goddamn. I had it on cassette, so that closed out the album for me at the time.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like shit. That's a great yeah, there's so many good songs on this. So many goddamn good songs.
I didn't realize Wheel of Fire was a bonus track.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think on my CD it only says I Want to Be Your Man as the bonus track. Okay.
Really? I don't know what my copy of the cassette is, but yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to pull that out, and because I know I have Wheels of Fire, and that's on the bottom half for me. Wheels of Fire, I will say. But it's good. I mean, it's all right though. Like, this is a strong. This is what I'm saying, Brian. Would you take this or Appetite for Destruction?
Ooh. Now, after I've heard Appetite a billion times, I would definitely take this.
Okay, I would too, 100%.
But is it a better album than Appetite? I don't know, but it's right there.
Yeah,
I think it's right there.
I think it is. I know in my life I played this album more than Appetite.
Really?
Yeah.
See, again, I was there when Appetite came out, and that was like, it shifted music. Because if you looked at up until '87, you had a lot of bands were Pretty Boys, and they're wearing the fucking lace and tight pants and all that makeup.
The real glam sound.
It was really glammed out, and Guns N' Roses came around, and they looked like they just got out of the hepatitis ward of a hospital on the way to get more tattoos while they're still going on a bender. And all of a sudden, all bands started doing that. Like, just jeans and leather jacket and t-shirt. It really shifted a lot going on. I don't think LA Guns had to change into that because they're always like that to a point.
Well, I mean, yeah, because Tracy was in Guns N' Roses.
He was in LA, he was in Guns N' Roses, but I don't. At the time, I don't know. It was like I don't want to say Appetite was like a breath of fresh air, but it was something that all of a sudden, asteroid hitting the Earth and killing off dinosaurs type of thing. Holy shit!
And that kind of goes to my question that I asked earlier. It kind of did pioneer a new subgenre, and that's why it was so fresh. Or that's why it was fresh for a lot of people. Because I agree, like '87, because like you had that glam sound, and that was getting old very fast. Because like that's what I kind of don't like about hair metal is that pre like '85, '86 era, and I think that's kind of what Guns N' Roses and Faster Pussycat and obviously LA Guns and Rock's Gang kind of destroyed. Not destroyed, but like created something new out of that, and which is sleaze metal. And I think
and because you're right, they weren't pretty. They were not pretty guys. It was like these guys are a problem.
And it was just a stripped down sound, more of a stripped down sound, more in your face type sound, heavier sound than glam.
More of a rock sound too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard plenty of people say Appetite for Destruction is a rock album, which all right, I kind of get.
It's still hair metal. It's still a hair metal.
It's got thrown under the that umbrella. Yeah, but I don't think. I don't know if this is the right way I'm going to say this. Let's say Appetite for Destruction wasn't a thing. I don't think this would have accomplished the same as Appetite did. I hate to say it because I love Cocked and Loaded. I don't think it would have had the same impact on music as Appetite for Destruction did.
Okay.
It could be when it was released. It could be this. I don't know. It's just I don't think that was just the phenomenon. That album is that one album where it's gonna show up on all-time greatest rock album lists every fucking time.
Well, I might have a reason why you're probably correct. This label is Vertigo, and who the fuck is that? It's some British record company. Like,
I thought they were on something else. That's what they're on.
Shit,
that's right. Holy fuck.
That's what I don't. Yeah, I feel like Atlantic maybe. Like
I don't think it was Atlantic, but
okay.
I couldn't even tell you.
But see that's half the issue right there.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, what was after that on Geffen?
Polygram is Hollywood Vampires.
I think eventually. Why am I thinking they're on Mercury for some reason with Cocked and Loaded?
Polygram is like they were a part of Mercury because
that's why.
Because Cinderella's on Mercury.
Yeah,
and Bon Jovi and shit, and then that's Polygram though too. So yeah, Okay. Yeah. Okay. But let me
Look
ask
at
you
this
this.
album. Let's look at this album. Look at all the great fucking songs.
Yeah.
on this
Let's do
album.
a breakdown here.
God damn.
Over the Edge is amazing. Amazing song.
But so is Some Lie for Love, one of my favorites on the album. What's
Kiss
the
This
other
Love
one?
Goodbye.
That's a good one. Where's the one? Oh shit! What's the Wild Obsession's a great song.
All right. I need to revisit that one.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones on this one too.
Crystal Eyes is an awesome ballad.
That's a great tune. I like that. I don't know if you heard. They did an acoustic album with Jizzy Pearl on vocals. His brief stint with them, and that version of Crystal Eyes is fucking great.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, I like Jizzy Pearl's voice, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool to
Ma
hear.
Cuckoo. I love that song too.
I think it's a good one. That's a good one.
Now
It's
I will.
Over Now is a great ballad.
Yes, and
I like that better than Ballad of Jane.
Yeah, I Found You is a good. There's three great ballads on here.
That which is unheard of for an album.
A sleaze and for a sleaze band.
And yes, I think they were kind of getting away from the sleaziness side on this album, going more goth.
Yes. Yeah. Same thing with Bang Tango. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will say, Brian, here is where we're getting a little weak. I think is Snake Eye Boogies and Big House. I distinctly remember how Big House goes. It has that like Munsters feel to it. And it's just like, or like a haunted type song to it.
Yeah,
it's just
a
like,
weird one.
You didn't need to have this on here. So like,
yeah. So that's just weird. How I don't know why all of a sudden. All right, we're gonna put out an album with 12 tracks on it, but the one before you only did 10. You had 2 killer songs you could have put on it, made it 12.
Yeah. Now there is 4 singles
Was it
here.
14?
Brian. Kiss This Love or Kiss My, not Kiss This Love Goodbye. Not Wild Side, obviously, but Kiss My Love Goodbye, Some Lie for Love, Over the Edge was a single. Wow, I did not realize that was a single. It wasn't a music video, though, was it?
It was on. I don't know if. That's a good question. It was on with. Was it Point Break? Point Break had that.
Oh,
it was with movie.
Yes,
shots in it?
You might be right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then it's over now.
That's a good one too.
Well, yeah. So they put the ballad last in 1992. That's crazy, actually. Yeah. See, like, what'd this do? Nothing. It went to top 40 in the top 200 billboards, but like no certifications. Brian, I want.
That's crazy.
Would you? Let me ask you this: would you guess if the debut certified?
I don't think it did.
It didn't. I'm pretty sure it didn't. The last time I looked,
Cocked and Lowlane sold 500,000.
Yeah.
Which
I
did an episode on albums that didn't go platinum, and some of this that was I think was that on my list, and it was like, yeah, this thing didn't even go platinum.
Yeah.
And Ballad of Jane was a big hit for him.
Oh yeah. Now the debut did actually go gold. I was wrong.
Get out of here! No way.
Did. Yeah. Now I don't know what year it went gold, but
that's another thing too. But you're right; it could have gone gold after
in 2002
came out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure about that, and I would have been wrong though, because
I think that debute's strong too.
It is, but I'm taking the next two, Brian.
I get that because this has more of a punk feel to it.
Yeah. Now, Brian, you got any final thoughts for the album that we should have been talking about?
Right? I think it's one of my favorite sleaze metal albums.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. It's great, and I absolutely love their story. And even though it's not a long one, they said, "Big fuck you" after 1994, and they knew the shit was dead, and they didn't do anything else. They just put on one big final show in San Fran or somewhere. And called it quits, man. Like, that's to be commended.
Good for them.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that story. Not that, their career abruptly ended, but just they went out on their own terms. So
yeah. Screw
awesome.
this. We're done.
All right, brother. It's getting late in the night. And I think we did. At least you took $100,000 out, and you walked away with a winner. on that
That's
last
right.
spin.
That's right.
So
that's the problem with the casino. You don't know when the sun's coming up. There's no windows in here. So we don't know what time it is out there. We could be getting
once we
getting
start
breakfast. We could be getting dinner. We have no clue.
once we start forgetting stuff, then it's probably getting on the 24-hour side. Then.
Yeah.
Bryan, my man, thank you so much for coming on. Can you tell?
Thanks for having me on. It's
You
always
got
a
it,
blast.
man. Can you tell everyone where they can find you?
Definitely. So you can find the Hairband Basement right here on YouTube. I've been doing this less than a year. Holy shit. But yeah, definitely check that out. And I got my show on Stationhead where I play deep hair metal tracks. So yeah, I'm around. And find me on X. Follow me on Twitter at HB Basement. Always talking music there.
All right, brother. Awesome. Good stuff. Keep up the good work, man. We got to keep this shit alive, right?
Hell yeah, that's right. I know. It's like they're the ones carrying the weight of all this shit.
Yeah, hell yeah,
fucking Alley Cat Scratch gets to walk away, and we gotta keep it going. That's on our shoulders.
Yeah, we got the bird and like Frodo carrying the shit to Mount Doom.
Yeah, exactly. I could just taken the Eagles and flown there.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Okay.
Well, it is what it is. So you got to return this package back to the UPS. I'm not going to walk there. I have a car. It's stupid. Especially when a guy wants to steal it from me and kill me for it. Now I'm going to drive there and drop it off.
That's where the personality and character comes from, Bryan, is that hard fought battle of the whole.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes,
okay.
Bryan.
All right, sure.
All right, my man. So, guys, let us know in the comments if we won. Let us know what you think of the albums. Did we lose a lot or did we win a lot? I think Bryan won a lot tonight. So.
Oh, yeah. I think I got a walk away winner.
All right, brothers. So, until next time, guys, stay out of that collateral damage. That's Hair Basement Bryan. I'm Krash. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out all of other Bryan's videos that he joined me here on Crash Course, right up here.
Yeah, I wrote that. It's called I Want to Rock Your Body. And then in parentheses it says to the break of dawn.